Hi, I'm Blythe Stevens of A Blythe Coach, dance education and coaching to move through life with balance, grace, and power. Today we're doing a center tendu combination that is perfect if you've got just a little bit of space at home or in your dancing space. We're not jumping or doing anything with turning that's real high impact, but we are focusing on spatial ideas in ballet. So we'll imagine that we do have a four-sided, four-cornered square or cube around ourselves with the wall directly in front of us being or imaginary wall being our audience. And then we have our stage right and stage left, or if we're mirrored, right and left, and upstage. This tendu combination will take place in the directions of en face, à la quatrième devant, and à la quatrième derrière, as well as à la seconde. And then we'll repeat the combination in croisée, body position, croisée devant, derrière, and écarté. This is a nice lead into some of these ideas that different balletic schools have about the numbers of the directions and the orientation of various body positions and shapes that we make while moving in classical ballet. As I said, this is a center tendu combination, and we'll be using all three directions of movement or travel: front, back, and side, and several different body positions or facings as well. The combination goes from third position or first position or even fifth position. You can choose what's appropriate for you. And we take two tendu, brushing the foot against the floor to the front. On the third one, we'll plie through fourth position and stretch the weight up onto the front leg or the new leg and close for Temps Lié. Then we'll reverse that pattern to the back. Tendu once and twice. Third time, transfers the weight through the center onto a new leg. Then we'll take the leg that's left in the front and go side and side, changing front and back or not. Third time side, transfer the weight. Then make sure that you have a new foot in front to repeat the sequence on the other side with a little bourrée and bourrée. And you can also move to the center of your space or reorient yourself where you need to be before we start on the other side with a tendu, 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 Temps Lié front. And back with the back leg. On the third one, transfer the weight. Then we'll move to the side. And check that we have a new leg in the front and move in our space. Then angling, those were à la quatrième devant and derrière and à la seconde, all facing directly forward towards our audience. We're going to make an angle now for croisée. So my front leg, or the leg that's going to move forward first, is downstage for a little bit of a crossed-legged effect, and the leg that goes back is hidden away to an extent. So we have with or without arm placement, a low shape, or you could make a big à la quatrième devant shape as well if you've got the room for one and two, right to the corner of my square, and not necessarily the corner of my room. And then I'll move that way. I can take this little arabesque position, or I could certainly change which arm is in the front. That's all good. We'll travel to the back with our tendu and Temps Lié. Then écarté will open up towards my other corner. My front and back tendus and croisée go towards the front and back corners. Then I'll go to my other front corner for écarté. And I'll move down in that direction. And then again, I will reposition myself, move in my space, change to croisée on the other side for 1, 2, 3, move forward, and 1, 2, through 4th to 3rd, écarté. And that concludes this version of center tendu. I'll turn around so we won't have the mirrored effect, but as if we're in class together and you're standing behind me following exactly. Let's try that with music. En face à la quatrième devant. Tendu. Once, twice. 3rd time, Temps Lié, moving forward, back. Twice. 3rd time, directly back. 5th side, à la seconde. With the left foot at front. Tendu. Tendu, Temps Lié, forward through, 4th. À la quatrième, derrière. To the side, à la seconde. Now let's rotate to our front corner croisée with the right. Moving forward, croisée, derrière. Moving back, écarté, devant. Moving and rotating to go to the left, croisée, devant. And croisée, derrière. Écarté, devant. Moving to the side and to the front. Completing as we began. I'm going to try this exercise one more time, just a little bit bigger, stretching into my space if I've got it, but you can keep it small or practice it without the arms, whatever is appropriate for you and the level you're at with your ballet technique at this time. I hope you've enjoyed this center tendu combination for late fall. And if so, go ahead and like the video, subscribe down below, leave a comment, let me know what you liked or what you'd like to see more of in the future. And also visit me on my website at ablythecoach.com. That's ABLYTHECOACH.com.